Hey guys, the One Fun Guy podcast here. This is a quick live. We're just doing some testing to see how it's going to work with a guest that hops on the Facebook Live. So Matt's on the other end now. He's going to try and connect with me, and we're going to see if we can do this split screen thing live. So Matt, see if you can find me and then request to be on. It'll basically be like a comment type thing.
Okay.
So when you get on, it should pop up as an alert to me that you want to be on my show.
All right.
So it'll be on your end. It'll be asked to come on. So I see your thing now. So last night, guys, when I went live, I had a older phone that I had to make some adjustments on. I can see comments now. So I see you're here.
Trying to get on here.
Oh. So let me.
So I'm not seeing anywhere that says click to join.
All right, let me see here. I'm going to take the phone off the thing here, see if I could walk Matt through this. There's no way for me to ask you to come on, I don't think. Because I could invite viewers to your broadcast.
Live chat.
So I can pretty much... I just don't know how to go about getting you on, because I can share it with you and I can invite people to watch, but you have to request to come on with me. Guys, if you're just hopping in live, this is just a quick test run. I'm trying to work some things out with my buddy Matt. He's going to be my guest on Friday night. We're just trying to work some things out here with the Facebook Live to see how he could pop on so we can do the split screen. Because if you request to be on for me, I know that generally speaking, that is a easier route to take. Because if you pop on the top, I'm wondering, because I clicked on your name, so I can't do anything. All I can do is pin your comment. I can block you or delete a comment, but I can't. So if you are on, generally sometimes if you pop up on the right-hand side of the screen, I can kind of click your face, but I don't see you to do that. So I don't know how I can get you on here. And there's a way to do it. I just don't know how to do it. Every time, like informally, it's been like when Crystal does it, whoever is on, like with her, they basically have they like request it. So it's pretty easy to do that. I just don't know how to do this here. And there's obviously a way to do it, so we can figure it out.
Okay, let's just plan on me coming down there on Friday night.
So we could do that, or like I said, the other platform I mentioned before. I just don't want to say it on here because I don't want people to get excited if I can't figure it out. I obviously have some tweaking of some stuff that I really need to do in order to make that work, and I don't want to tell everybody that I'm going on that platform if I can't figure it out in the amount of time that I need to figure it out. If that makes any sense. So I don't want to like kind of tell people I'm doing that and then not use it, because then it's just even more confusing than this. I don't, for when you make a comment, are you able to, is there anything that says like, request to be on or?
No, I don't see anything. It looks like a normal Facebook post.
Okay. because I'm.
It's okay, dude. I'll just come down on Friday. It's fine.
All right, we could do that.
I think it's more. It'll be better for like the interpersonal,
Yeah.
discussion.
So everybody like that's on Facebook Live now, like obviously I'm on the one phone and you're on the other phone FaceTiming me, so they can hear your voice. They just can't see you.
Yeah.
So let me see if I can spin the camera around and kind of. So this is what it looks like, guys, when we're doing it. Obviously FaceTime. We're trying to figure out a way to do it where we can split the screen live, which I'm going to need to eventually figure it out because I have other guests that are out of state. So somewhere down the road, this is going to have to work. It's one of those things where it's like it's going to be, it's not going to be an option. I'm going to need to do it. So
let me disconnect from our FaceTime and let me go on Facebook Mobile and see if maybe there's a different option there.
All right, cool.
All right, and then if it doesn't work, then just
You know what? Do me a favor, real quick. Hop out of the broadcast and hop back in. I'm going to see if you pop up on the top. Because if you pop up on the top screen, maybe I can just add you on that way. So, like, if you get out of the live and then
leave your page altogether.
Yeah, and then come back in.
Okay.
Because I see some people popping on, and I actually see them in the upper right-hand corner with a little camera. So maybe if you get on, I can click that and see if I could add you manually.
All right, I'm on now.
Okay, so when you come back on, I'm going to look for your picture and see. And this might be a weird question, but you have your camera on your computer, right?
Yep.
So I can access you?
Yep.
Because as long as if you pop up on the top, because a couple people have gotten in on my live and their picture shows up on the top right-hand side of the screen.
Uh-huh.
So if you pop up there, I can maybe add you that way.
What if I make another comment?
You could try that.
All right, commented.
All right, let me see. Because if I can get you up on the top right, there's a little screen on my end, and it's got a little green camera underneath it, which means that I can add you, but I don't see you up there to do that.
Okay. But let me disconnect my computer, and I'm going to disconnect FaceTime, and then we'll try it on mobile.
Yeah, you know what? I'll hang out and talk to everybody here while we're doing this, and then when you get back on, we'll see if we can do it that way. So we'll end FaceTime now, and then I'll just hang out here for everybody that's on.
All right, but I'll be
All
right.
right,
I'll
cool.
go on Facebook right now.
All right. Hey guys, so if you're watching this, I apologize. Me and my buddy Matt are trying to figure out a way that he can get on Facebook Live with me so that we can do a split screen, which... All right, I think this is going to...
All right, there it is.
Oh, winner chicken dinner.
All right, that's weird. It wouldn't let me do it on the computer, but this is cool.
Yeah, so now pretty much like this is how we would go with the Facebook Live. Now, on this one here, though, I'm not sure how the comments are going to be if I can. Let me see if I can see them. All right, so I see them. So Aunt Joan said, hi, Matt. So last night, guys, I apologize. It was super weird, but I couldn't see the full comments. I could see who hopped on, and then I could see like just like 3 letters of, so if it was like, how are you doing? I would see how are, and then it would end. But now I can see the full comment. So so everybody, this is going to be my guest next Friday night. This is Matt Thayer. We were college roommates. He's a super awesome guy and one of the best humans I know. So I don't want to go too in depth with him now because obviously that'll be for the podcast. But this, I think, is how we'll go about it. If you want to come down, Matt, you're welcome to. It doesn't matter to me. If you want to take the ride, we can do the podcast at any time.
Okay.
I posted it that it was 7 p.m. But if you want to come down early, we don't have to wait until that. You can, if you want to come down, we can do the podcast at like 1 or 2, and you can head back up. We don't have to do it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
So,
if this is good for you, it's good for me. We can do this.
this is good for me. So like I said, we'll from here on out, then we'll just pop on, and then this is how we'll do it. I don't want to get everybody super dizzy, but if I turn it this way, all right, so it's not going to let me. So I'm just going to go straight up then with me, and then you'll be at the bottom here, and then this is how we'll do it. Can I just ask a quick question? If anybody's watching this, can you give me a thumbs up or a hey, this is working? Can you see and hear me and Matt?
I'm looking at it.
Because I have my microphone attached to the phone.
Mm-hmm. Here, let me see it.
I can zoom out. Like I said, I'm holding the phone up to me just because I needed to get this. Hold on here. Let me put this back in the actual pod here. I don't know if so for me, guys, this is how I would normally be. Well, not normally that way, but oops. So this is how I would normally be for my podcast. So am I clear now? Can everybody see me? See Matt? This is kind of how I do it. I'm a little bit further away. Obviously, I was holding the phone up to try to get Matt on. So this is pretty much how I would normally go live. So can everybody hear and see me? Is this, Matt, you got?
I can hear and see you fine.
All right, perfect. So this is going to be the practice run, guys. So this is what it'll be Friday night with Matt. He'll be my guest. This is just a test. This isn't obviously the podcast, but this is kind of what we planned on doing. But at least now I know with other guests that I could kind of do this format. So it makes it easier.
Friday, I'll set my phone farther away. So then
we'll make it more eligible, like we can see it. Obviously, I had to take the phone off the thing to get this, so that's kind of where we're at with it as far as going on. And then, like I was telling Matt earlier, I have this gimbal. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's basically like a tripod, and it auto focuses. So if I move, the camera will focus on me. So when I was with Paul the other night and the camera went haywire, I took my eyes off the camera to look at him, and the gimbal went to follow me, and it flipped over. So that's where all the dizziness came from, and that little snafu about halfway through the podcast. I didn't realize that I have to turn it off or it will follow where I go. So if I move my head, it'll slightly move the angle for me. But if I move my entire body out of the screen, it will try to catch me and find out where I'm going. So I have to turn that off. Obviously, I didn't know that then. So when I moved, it went right over, and I was like, oh, this is not good. So we kind of chuckled and freaked out, but that was pretty much what happened with that. So that's how that transpired into that mess. But well, I don't need to keep you on, Matt, as long as this is good and we figure this out. This is pretty much how it'll be on Friday night. Again, if you're watching, thank you. This is going to be my guest, Matt. He'll be on Friday night. This is just a test. We're not live. This isn't the podcast. This is just a test. So we're just kind of seeing how it works. And now that we know it does, that's awesome. So
all right.
I guess I'll end the live now, guys. Again, thank you for liking, following, and subscribing. It's a huge help to me. If you like what you see, you can head over to my YouTube channel. It's One Fun Guy Podcast. Subscribe to my channel. All the videos are uploaded there after the lives. Obviously, I'm not going to load this one because it's just a test. Who knows? Maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I'll just put it on there for S and Gs. So, but we'll go from there. So, Matt, I'll end this with you, and then I'll end the live, and then we'll talk a little bit more after this. So I'll call you back in about 5 minutes.
All right. See you, everybody.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for hopping on. Appreciate it. See you guys later.